Hi and welcome. So today I am going to be reviewing the newly launched Fenty Beauty Bright Fix Eye Brightener. Because according to the Fenty website where I got it, they say it helps reduce the appearance of under eye dark circles, makes the under eye area appear smoother. Also, it is an under eye brightener that easily hydrates, brightens and conceals. Delivers a fast, natural, no makeup effect with sheer to beautiful coverage, crease humidity, minus humidity, and sweat resistant long wear formula in 16 shade options. So in my case, I ordered the shade Toffee because according to the website, I feel like Toffee is the one that's going to work with my skin tone compared to the other ones. And I did swatch it earlier on, so I'm just going to show you. This is what Toffee looks like. I know it looks bright on my hand right there, but since it's a concealer, I guess it's gonna work. It's supposed to brighten, right? Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start by priming my face, and I'm using the Fenty True Matte Pro Filter High primer. I don't know, I'm saying concealer primer. So I'm gonna apply it all over my face. I just feel like since I'm doing a review of Fenty, it's befitting that I use a lot of Fenty products more than any other brand. Okay, so next up I'm going to apply a translucent powder. I don't know what's happening with my words today, please do forgive me, but I'm going to apply translucent powder, and I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder, this one in the shade, what shade is it? Medium Deep. Just apply it. This is just to eliminate any shine, because you know sometimes skin can be glassy, and I'm not looking for glassy. I'm not. So I am going to be pairing it with the recently launched Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint. This one, I did a review of this as well. I'm gonna link it up if you want to check it out so you can see what it's all about. So on the website, on the Fenty website, they say these two can be paired. So they say you can wear this by itself or you can wear this by itself, but when you mix it together, it's magic. For those effortless days where you want to look put together, you want to look nice, but you don't want to look like OTT, over the top, or anything like that. So since I want to cover up my under eye area first, I'm gonna use this first. Normally I would apply my foundation first, but I'm definitely going to apply this one first. So the applicator is very interesting. Look at it right here. I think it's like that so that you can roll this part on the under eye area. You know, it's a very delicate area, so you need something that's gentle, and this looks really gentle. So I'm just gonna apply it before I apply my blurring skin tint. It does feel smooth. Okay, so on the website they say you can apply this so this rollerball thing literally glides on the skin. Wow, way to go, Fenty. So on the website they say you can apply this with a sponge, with your hands, or with a brush, but I'm gonna use a sponge. That's what I'm gonna do today. But I must say the formula really feels like it's gliding on my skin. That's not too shabby, not too shabby. So I'm taking a clean beauty blender because I didn't want any impaired judgment. So I pretty much took a new beauty blender. So I already dampened it. So I'm just gonna apply it around my under eye area and we see what happens. So I feel like the beauty blender is soaking it up. I don't know, just my opinion, but I feel like it's really soaking it up. Look at that. Ooh. And I love how Toffee is pretty much my very perfect shade for this. It's not too bright, it's not too dark. I just feel like it's, I see what they mean. I do see what they mean when they say, okay, baby. But you see now the sponge is soaking up all of the product. So I'm gonna have to apply a bit more. But hey, I am not complaining at all. Maybe I should try a brush this time around. So I'm gonna use this brush right here, and we're gonna see what happens when I use a brush instead of a sponge. And then once it's drying, then I'll use it. Oh, what do you guys think of this? I feel like my under eye area is literally like I don't see my dark circles. I don't see them. And it does look like my eyes do look brighter. Is it all in my head? I don't think so. But the thing that I'm happy with the most is definitely the shade, I must say. Because buying stuff online sometimes, you can never be too careful. Like, sometimes you think a shade is gonna work for you, and then when you get it, you're like, okay. But with this one, I really feel like it works. So now I'm just using a beauty blender to press it into the skin. Ooh, what do you think? I love how it's really blending with my skin. How it's becoming one with my skin. Wow. So far that's all I've applied. I feel like you can apply it all over your face if you like also, because it's magic. It just looks so good. I'm so sorry. I haven't even done a lot to my face. I literally don't have any foundation. Like, I literally don't have anything else on my face. But look at it. This is amazing. For some reason, I feel like my whole face is brightened up. And I haven't even done a lot. I just applied this formula and that's all I did. That's all I did. Let me come closer so you can look at it. Okay. So before I set it, of course, I think I'm gonna set it before it starts creasing. So I'm gonna use my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I thought we used the Beautiful Powder translucent powder in the shade medium. This one right here, I'm just gonna use that to set so that things stay in place, nothing is moving whilst I do the rest of my face. Ooh. I feel like it's totally worth it. Because you know, sometimes people are a bit skeptical when it comes to just eye makeup stuff, like under eye makeup stuff, but this just looks amazing, you know? And I'm so happy that I bought it. I'm so happy with that. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna apply my blur, my Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint right here. It's in the shade 21. Like I said, I did a review of it, and I'm gonna link it so you can also check that out. So with this one, it's a very like watery, very light consistency. So depending on your situation, you might need to add a bit more of this stuff, you know, if you want to cover more. I feel like Fenty is really doing the most when it comes to this no makeup look. You know, you're wearing makeup but you're really not wearing makeup kind of look. I feel like they're ahead of the game. Let me put it that way. I feel like Fenty has been doing the most when it comes to these. I've seen something so nice that words just fail you. Like, you don't have anything else to say. You really literally can't say anything else. That's how I feel about this right now. I'm gonna put. So Rihanna says you can apply this also with your hands, but I'm just trying not to create a mess, so I'm using a brush to just press it into the skin in this manner. So I'll put some on this side. So that, I I've never seen my under eye area looking this good before. And I'm not just saying, believe me, like, I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. Like, I've never seen my under eye area looking this good, like, ever. Like, ever. It's like it took years off my eyes, like, off my face. Like, I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I just rambling? Can you see it too? And I love how the shades are just like my exact shade. I know with the shade 21, when I'm initially applying it, it looks like it's a little too bright, but then it dries down to perfection, in my opinion. I can't stop looking at this, you know. I am obsessed, okay, Fenty. I'm obsessed. That's all I can say. I don't know how you're doing these things, but wow. Wow. I don't know what to say about this. I mean, I guess you can see for yourself. Like, there are times when you don't really have to say a lot, and I feel like now is one of those times. Like, the makeup is just speaking for itself, and it's flawless. It's flawless. I can't, like, I just can't, you know. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do the contour. I'm doing the contour. So I'm gonna use this Black Opal stick to finish the contour. So I'm gonna keep it very subtle because remember, we are going for that whole makeup and no makeup look. That's what we're going for, because I feel like that is the whole essence behind the recent Fenty launches. With the blurring skin tint, that is the whole essence behind it. With this one, the skin brightener, the under eye brightener, I feel like that is also the same thing. So they're really embracing that whole natural no makeup, because I feel like since the quarantine and stuff like that, COVID and stuff, people are sort of like gravitating from, you know, are sort of gravitating towards the more natural looks and moving away from those heavy makeup kind of looks. That's how I feel, because I see more and more people wearing natural looking makeup now than ever before. So I feel like Fenty is just, you know, going in that direction and just pushing that whole notion further, so that, you know, people embrace that whole natural look more. So to set the blurring skin tint, I'm using my Laura Mercier translucent powder in the shade medium deep. So I'm just gonna apply it so that I don't look like a grease ball. Wow. It's just unbelievable though. So at this point, what can I say about the under eye brightener? I feel like it definitely does what it says, you know, it does. The only thing is I would need a brighter shade, maybe a shade brighter, so that I can completely and fully brighten my under eye area. But otherwise with this, I'm definitely not complaining. But I'm gonna take my NARS concealer and just brighten other parts of my face with it. And in here and here. And take my beauty blender and just blend it. The best part in all of this, I guess, is that it's not drying at all, because my face doesn't feel dry. Let me say that. I don't feel dry at all. So I just added like a brighter concealer. So if I can get like a brighter shade just for highlighting, because I feel like the exact shade, like the toffee that I just applied, is mostly to just blur the fine lines and cover the dark circles. Because obviously if it's a brighter shade, it's not going to do that for me. It's not going to cover my dark circles at all. So as far as I'm concerned, it does serve the purpose that, you know, they say it serves. And that is quite impressive. Let me say that. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to my, I'll take the Laura Mercier powder and just use it to set down the eye area. Tell me what you guys think, because as for me, I love this. And I'm taking my Fenty bronzer. Taking my bronzer brush, and I'm just gonna apply the bronzer. I mean, Fenty be doing the most. Fenty be doing the most. Like, they're not playing for anything, you know, or with anyone. I just like how the bronzer like brings big color to my face. And I'm gonna apply my Moscow Mule Kilowatt highlighting powder from Fenty again. Apply a little bit of, ooh, that's too much actually. I'm just gonna blend it. Then I'm gonna take my Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette. I have been loving this eyeshadow palette. I do have a video which I'm gonna link for this eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna take the brown color and just put it on the bottom part of my eyelids right there. I've already applied mascara, but I'm just gonna add a bit more. I mean, there's no harm in doing that. And then for blush, I'm using this orange blush right here. I'm using my blush brush here. And for my lips, I'm just keeping things simple and nude. So I'm using the MAC Cosmetics Well matte lipstick. And of course, I'm topping it up with my Fenty Beauty Fenty lip gloss, which I absolutely love. Fenty, you're doing the most. Let me say that. So that's it. To set, I'm using my Stay Matte Rimmel Fix and Glow setting spray. Okay, so there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I really appreciate you. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I must say, I really like it. I really like this Fenty Beauty eye brightener. I feel like it does what they say it does. It's lightweight, it blurs the under eye area, it covers the dark marks. I just feel like it's amazing. And also the fact that my face feels so light. I don't even feel like I'm wearing makeup. Even though I'm wearing makeup, it doesn't feel like I'm wearing any makeup, and I must say that is so impressive. So thank you, Fenty, for this new addition to the family. I know you've been like doing the most, you know, bringing stuff, and we appreciate it. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you for watching my stuff. I appreciate you for liking my stuff. So if you like this video, please do leave a thumbs up. Do like this video, do subscribe to my channel, and feel free to share my stuff. I would really appreciate it. So for me, for now, it's bye.